G'day gang, Goody here and welcome to another episode of Foodvana TV. Recently got back from Mundaring in the Perth Hills where I had the privilege to sit down and have a chat with Gary Hine, aka the Naked Butcher, WA's premier organic and free range butcher, just to find out basically why he does what he does. Okay, so why the Naked Butcher?
Well, it's probably our most asked question is why we're actually called the Naked Butcher. We were trying to come up with a way to convey to people what we actually stood for, which was trying to take things back to the way they used to be. You know, back to nature, naturally raised products, chemical-free products, without the additives, without the flavour enhancers, without the MSGs, without the preservatives. And we were driving along in the car one day. We'd been scratching our heads for weeks what we were going to call this place, and we were driving along in the car one day, and my wife Kirsten just goes, "I know, the Naked Butcher," and it was just one of those light bulb moments.
Yeah.
It just fitted everything that we wanted to convey. You know, what's more natural than being naked?
Stripping it all back.
Strip it back.
Yeah.
Strip it back to the way our grandparents used to eat.
Yeah.
We're passionate about what we do, and we do it for a reason. And one of the core reasons that we do what we do and the way we do it is the ethical treatment of animals. And that might sound like a bit of a contradiction coming from a butcher, but to us, healthy, happy animals produce healthy, nutritious food at the end.
Yeah.
We're really big on guaranteeing the integrity of our products, and the only way that I can do that and satisfy my own self is for us to make those products and know what has happened to that piece of meat from one step, from when it's come in the back door in the carcass form, to when it's gone into a bag or on a tray, and to the customers taking it home for their dinner.
So literally from pasture to plate, sort of.
Exactly. A true free range has to be out eating its natural diet as it's grown in the paddock. The natural diet part is a big thing that I see with free range, because it needs to be a natural product that they're actually eating. I know that some of the largest chicken producers in WA promote their product as being free range, but the grains that the chicken are fed are all GMO enriched.
Okay.
You know, so
genetically modified.
Genetically modified grains.
Yeah.
And it goes against the whole principle of trying to produce a clean product. So we don't purchase anything that's been put in a feedlot. No lot fed cattle, pigs, chickens, sheep, nothing.
Okay.
Everything that we purchase has been raised on its natural diet. They're free to walk around. If we can't get, our first choice is always to buy organic.
Yeah.
Okay. If we can't get organic, we'll use free range. If we can't get free range, we'll go without. My way of thinking is, if it's not reared properly in accordance to nature, the end result is not going to be what nature intends.
Yeah.
You know, you're altering its environment and its food intake, and its natural way of processing the food. Common sense and a little bit of logic will tell you at the other end, that's got to have an impact.
Yeah, most definitely.
You hear about so much of it these days. You know, ADD, it's linked to diet.
Yeah.
All these different things. It all comes back to diet. So we really wanted to offer consumers a clean, natural product that didn't contain those things, that they could buy with confidence. You know, and it sort of got us going on this journey that now we've been on for 10 years. I mean, this whole journey has taken me my whole professional career. You know, 36 years I've been doing this job, and it's all I ever wanted to do was be a butcher. I can go to bed at night time knowing that I've sourced product that's been raised properly.
Yeah.
We've treated it with integrity and done the right thing by it. We can sell it to our customers with confidence that what we are claiming is 100% what it is. Our beef is grown down in Boyup Brook. Beef and lambs are grown down in Boyup Brook by a guy by the name of Warren Penzini. He's got a brand called Blackwood Valley. It's pretty well regarded through WA as being the premium organic beef that's available. It's all MSA graded to the highest standards of MSA grading, which is an eatability guarantee that we can pass on to our customers. We can buy it and say, this will perform if it's cooked at the correct method, you know. And so we buy them in carcass form, the cattle in carcass form. It's all fully certified organic. He doesn't have certification for his lambs, but he does. They're grown on the same pastures and under the same principles as his beef.
Okay. Yep.
So we're big on transparency, and the last thing I want is someone to come in the shop saying, "You've labelled that as organic lamb. Can I see your certification?"
Yeah.
And if I can't produce that, I look stupid. I look silly. Okay.
Yeah.
So if we're selling anything in the shop, we've got a full paper trail to show that we do have certification for those products.
It's quite stringent rules, isn't it, behind the certification?
It is, and as a retailer over here, I'd like WA to step into line with the eastern states more than what we are at the moment. In the east now, if you're selling organic product, the certification bodies actually have people come out and will purchase product from a store, and they'll take it away and DNA test it.
Okay.
And if it fails in the DNA testing, they'll see that there's meat substitution going on there.
Yeah.
And this is something that WA is really lacking, because there's so many people out there claiming that a product is organic, but without the piece of paper, it's only their word.
Yeah.
You know, they're not open to any random audits. These guys, our growers get audited randomly 4 times a year.
Yeah.
And they obviously have to pay fees to the certification bodies to come under their umbrella, and it's really annoying when you see people on social media or other retailers and that sort of thing claiming that a product's organic.
Yeah.
When they've got nothing to back it up. Sausages are they're forever a work in progress. They're always something that you're tinkering around with and trying to get it exactly right, and what one person's flavours, what one person sees as the right flavour might not be the same for everyone.
Yep.
They're buying a packet meal.
Yeah.
Add this packet with 1 litre of water to 9 kilos of meat to give you 10 kilos of finished product. Okay. I wanted to have a bit of a play around with that because I wasn't quite happy with the numbers and the additives that were going into those packets.
Yeah.
So we decided that we'd go down the path of making all of our sausages, all of our meals from scratch. So I wanted to make sure we got them right where they were suitable for everyone. Anyone that's got allergies, who's gluten intolerant, who's got issues with preservatives, you know, with asthma and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I got one of the local ladies up here who runs a group called Additive Free Kids, and she came in. I had her out in the shop for a couple of days. And
what's her name?
Sorry?
What's her name?
Francine Bell.
Okay.
Yeah. So she runs a group called Additive Free Kids, and she came out and worked with me at the shop. I had basic recipes already done. Okay, which were ones that we'd played around with over a period of 5 or 6 years, and I said to her, okay, now we've got these flavour profiles and that sort of thing, I want to make them totally clean. Okay, can you come and give me some advice on what I can and can't use in those? So Francine came out and spent 2 or 3 days at the shop with me, and we did up a heap of small batch meals that we could have a bit of a tinker around with, and we've taken it from there. So all of our sausages now, we've refined it again because we were using rice flour as a base.
Okay, yeah.
Rice flour is not compliant with paleo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've swapped from rice flour to tapioca.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so now we're using tapioca as our base.
So completely paleo-friendly sausages as well.
100% paleo. The only one that we do that is not 100% paleo-friendly, we do a pork turmeric and feta.
Okay.
Okay, and obviously with cheese, dairy. It's not paleo friendly, but all the rest of them are.
Okay, cool.
Alright. A bit of a passed down recipe from my grandfather. When I was a first year apprentice, when I was 14, 3 ingredients, you know, salt, water and fresh rosemary.
Okay.
And that's it. And the reason why we need to charge a little bit more for that one is because we need to get our ratios spot on. Okay, our ratios between our salt, our water and our rosemary. If we don't put enough rosemary in the product, it'll go off, it'll go rotten during the cooking process.
So the rosemary really helps with the curing process, eh?
Rosemary's got a naturally occurring preservative in it.
Okay.
Yeah. If we put too much rosemary, it is a strong flavour and it'll overpower everything.
Yeah.
You know. jump onto our website, which is thenakedbutcher.com.au. And we've also got a Facebook page, which is The Naked Butcher.
All right, Gary. Well, thanks for your time, mate.
No worries.
Much appreciated.
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers, buddy.
All the best. Alright, come over here just a boy. Where's Harry? Is he in our room?